we learn about tier 1 and tier 2. Is it as simple as shifting the budget section? Technically, it is. Technically, it is. But it actually involves different kind of scenario as well. Like, for example, right, if you're doing, let's say, for example, we have a tier 1, tier 2 campaign running. And then maybe at the beginning, we spend 90% of our budget on tier 1, for example, and then 10% on tier 2. And then, when we want to move towards the end of the campaign, we must shift the budget to tier 2. And then, of course, we will spend lesser on tier 1. Technically, it is just by adjusting the budget, but you also have to take into consideration of, are you actually doing different kind of setting for that particular campaign? Let's say, for example, for Double 11, for example, on 10 and 11, these last 2 days, these are the very important days for us, right? Usually, we will shift the budget over, and then we might want to do certain control in terms of, I want to increase the frequency, or I might want to optimize for different objective. If you're running an e-commerce website, maybe on the beginning, you're actually optimizing for add to cart or initial checkout, but towards the end of it, you really want to push for what do we call the purchase optimization, the event optimization. Then that's the time you probably want to reset up another ad set. So what we got to do here is that, let's say if you want to do that, then we have to create another ad set and to let it created and completed review stay there, so that when it's time, it will actually re-trigger and we will off the old so-called ad set, which is the other tier 2, which is the beginner, the earlier tier 2, and then we let the new tier 2 run. This is a bit complex, but I think you get an idea. Basically, it depends on the scenario that we are in right now.